So have you ever wondered how long of a video you can send through Discord? Well, I have, and it turns out you'll get stuck pretty quickly with the normal non-Nitro size limit, which is 10 megabytes on a server. But you can still send a lot of videos, like this video here, this video here. These upload just fine because they're under 10 megabytes. But what if you could just take a longer video and then kind of compress it and make it a smaller file size while keeping as much of the quality as you can? Because, 10 megabytes, you can do a lot with that. Now I've got a special program here called VidCoder, and this is basically just a little Windows tool that lets you convert video files in a lot of customizable ways. So I'm going to take my Minecraft joke video here, and currently this file is 13.2 megabytes, which is over the limit. So let's see if we can get that down a bit. Now I've got some profiles that I like to use that I've made up here. So this one's a bit of an easy one. That's 480p, 30 FPS. So let's see what happens when I encode that. And you can see it's actually made a 48 megabyte file out of the 13 megabyte file, which isn't very helpful. So it depends what kind of profile you use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to customize this. So we're going to create a new profile and we're going to call it Discord 10 megabyte. Let's go with 480p and see if we can get away with that. Now, the important things you have to worry about is not only the size of the video, like 720 by 480 is a good place to start working with, but also the encoding, because you can have an option here for target size, which for me is going to be 10 megabytes. So if I set that and I go ahead and save this, we can do an encode again. I'm just going to overwrite the one we made, but we should see it's a lot smaller this time. So let's see what we've got. So here we go, same file, 9.94 megabytes. And if we go ahead and upload it now, it should work just fine. There we go.
Hey, check out this book over here. Look what I just found. Hey, look, it's the jokes for Minecrafters. Let's just pop it open and give it a little shot here. How do Minecraft players stay calm? They take a walk around the block.
So anyway, this got me thinking, how long of a video could you send? So if we take something like Shrek, it's not going to let us upload it, of course, because this file is actually 13.4 gigabytes, which is a bit over 10 megs. So let's see what we can do with this. Now, if I run it through the same profile I've got, I feel like it's not going to quite work. But if we encode this, which I'm doing now, we'll see what we end up with. It should at least be a smaller file, but I'm not sure how it's going to look. Okay, so it's succeeded and it's ended up with a 685 megabyte output, which is definitely better, and the quality of it...
What are you doing in my swamp?
Seems fine. That's still perfectly watchable, but the size is obviously a bit too much for Discord. So I think what we'd need to start doing now, if we wanted to actually get it down to 10 megabytes, is adjusting the sizing and the audio. The lowest we can do is 50 by 50 pixels. We'll do that. And then for encoding, we're going to drop the frame rate down to probably 5 FPS, I would say. And that's the peak frame rate, so it's going to be variable throughout the video as well. Now, the audio quality is going to be a lot lower. If we go down to, there's only 5 grades here. So I think we're going to have to do bit rate, but it's going to have to be like 32 or something. And even then, that's going to be too much. Yeah, we're going to be at 18 meg just for the audio, which is a problem. So we need to get lower than that. 6. This might work. Compression is 10. Yeah, let's try that. We're going to be doing 50p. What if we did H.265 as well? Because I believe that's more efficient. Yeah, let's see how that does it. Now, that's failed for reasons being... Yeah, no, it doesn't want to encode this. Okay, so what I've just done is switch to H.264, and it actually seems to have just finished. And it's outputted in 9.57 megabytes. Okay, let's have a look. Let's review the quality we've got. We can see already it's just this little tiny little video right here. Let's bring it up. I'm going to open it with MPCHC. And in case you didn't realize, this isn't the actual Shrek movie. I don't want DreamWorks or Disney or whatever to come after me. So this is just, what are you doing in my swamp 10 times? Well, more like 1,000 times. But man, it worked. It worked. This is 10 megabytes of Shrek for over an hour and a half. And the ultimate moment of truth, can we send it through Discord? And enter. Yes, we can.
What are you doing in my swamp?
There we go. 90 minutes and 5 seconds of pure Shrek. Now that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I wonder how much longer we could go. So I found this 8 hours of memes for no reason video. which looks to be pretty packed full of random memes. So I'm going to download this and I'm going to see if we can convert it. Here is our file right here. And we're looking at about 600 meg to start, which is just fine. Let's throw that into our wonderful little tool here. We're going to use the same preset. We're going to output to encoded.mp4. So let's see how we go. We got a 1 hour ETA, which just jumped down to 10 minutes. And I bet, you know, this is where it really comes in handy to have a half decent CPU, because if you have a look here, pretty much maxing out my cores throughout this encode. We just finished the encode right there, and yeah, it looks like the best it could do was 159 megabytes. But why should we stop here, right? Like, Nitro is not that expensive. I could get it and see if I could upload a longer video, so let's do that. So I'm on my other account now enjoying this Trek video, but basically now that we've got the encoded copy of 8 Hours Memes for No Reason, we could just upload that without issues. And here we go. We got an 8-hour file on Discord. 480 minutes. And I mean, some of this kind of is watchable. We got to do better than that. We got to upload longer, man. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Adobe Premiere, which is what I use to edit pretty much all my videos. And let's create a new project. Let's call it RIP Discord. And now that's loading up, what we can do is we can take our 8 hours of memes for no reason and import that. And we can just copy this, we can go to the end and we can paste it right back in. And now we have 14 hours and 26 minutes of memes. We should be able to do at least 24, 25 hours. So I'm going to paste in one more file right here. Oh, this is a potential problem. We might have hit that sort of with this clip because I can't extend it at all. This is the best we seem to be able to do. So I'm going to go ahead and export this. I don't want it to take 6 years. So let's choose the crappiest preset in here. 480p SD wide. We could stretch it for no reason, but now let's do 480p just like that. Yeah, it's going to give us an 89 gigabyte file. Oh my God. This is the maximum video we can export right here. So let's go. Let's get started. It reckons this is going to take 13 minutes, which is actually really, really good for a 24-hour video. So we'll see how we go. Okay, and that's now exported, and the file in question is right here. 24 hours of memes for no reason, which is 12.6 gigabytes. Yeah, okay. So that looks like it's worked. However, there is no audio. Oh, I'm an idiot. There's no audio channels in this at all. Yeah, why has that done that? What the heck? Let me try this again. Import clip, add clip in. Now we've got audio. Now for render attempt number the second. Okay, so here is our file that actually has audio this time.
You're my friend now. We're having fun.
And if you look at it at this size, it actually seems fine. But then when you go full screen, it looks like crap. But it's kind of watchable. 24 hours, it's something. Now let's run this through a little encode right here. And we're going to encode it to the desktop and we're going to see how we go. Okay, so here we go. The output file is here and it's 654 megabytes. Unfortunately, that's still quite a bit bigger than Discord's limit. So if I go and I try and upload it right here, I'm still going to get a bit blocked by the 500 megabyte limit. So maybe we have to go shorter, potentially. We could try VP9. This seems to be more efficient, but takes a longer time to encode. That seems to be progressing. So this might actually be a potential win here. We'll have to see what we get. So basically VP9 appears to offer superior compression efficiency, but a much slower encoding time, which could introduce latency, so probably decoding as well. So it's less ideal for real-time stuff. Okay, so after all of that, we're down to 611 megabytes. I think our only option is to cut this down a bit. So it seems like the maximum we can squeeze in 500 megabytes based on this size would be 19.6 hours. And to play it safe, I'm going to cut this down to 19 hours and 30 minutes. See if that gets us what we need. Okay, so it looks like the final file was 324 megabytes, which is interesting because that's about half of the previous file, even though the length is like very, very similar. We can upload it and we should see a very long length video in Discord. Let's give it a minute to upload. There we go. It's rendering, and look at that, 1169 minutes. That's insane. You know, I bet you could go longer. I bet if you could get a video file down to like 1 pixel by 1 pixel, and you could get like the audio to be like basically nothing, or even just remove the audio entirely, you could probably get longer, but I'll leave that for you guys to experiment with. So if you want to play around, you can join my Discord, which is linked in the description, and you can try and post a longer clip and see if it works. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Maybe check me out on Twitch. I stream once a month if I feel like it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.